What's up, people? It's me once again, Sycogenesis, with another SKyforge adventure playthrough as a cryomancer, and this time we're going to Lanber Catacombs. Now, if you played the story, spoiler alert, Lanber Catacombs is actually connected to the storyline. I can't stop
hearing their screaming in my head.
I mean, they're all connected, but this one specifically. You have to come in here and find some guy. But then again, all the adventures have something like that, so I guess it's not really saying much. They must have changed it. There should be a big swarm of mantids coming back. I'm going over that right now.
There is an altar in the center of the hall that dates back to Eli's reign.
Okay, now this one is a little bit more interesting than Sly's Temple. These fights are definitely more interesting, like 100% more interesting than Sly's Temple. Now, first starting, this little crystal, if you see one of these crystals going red, that means that you can harness a damage buff, which is what our gunner just did. And that little crystal is actually very vital for the first boss fight. I think it lasts for about a minute. Well, I fucking hate these fucking brain body snatching wasps, man. Okay, now this is actually the first boss.
That's the creature that
this is has nothing to do with the crystal, but basically you don't actually attack this thing. Basically, you got 3 points where someone has to constantly throw poison at it. That's the only way to damage it. Meanwhile, you gotta kill off waves of wasps and mantids. So I'm just gonna call them mantids. That's what they call it again. Even though they're actually wasps, but yeah. Someone has to constantly be throwing poison at the thing in order to kill it. You cannot harm it directly. It has to be poisoned. Oh, damn.
Keep going. Our man is up ahead.
It's another derp. There you go. Okay, this is where you get that swarm of Now, all throughout this adventure, you're gonna have to be dodging rubble on top of fighting. All again. Now, you can go through there again and get another damage buff, but you're gonna have to kill.
It looks like we can use the altar. Look, something about it is attracting the Azwang. Be careful.
Azwang. They can't really pronounce things really well in this game. It's actually pronounced Aswang, not Aswang. The voice acting in this game is fucking awful. Aside from the few main characters, it's fucking god awful, dude. Like they put the voice actors have no emotion at all. They can't pronounce shit right. It's awful. It's not as bad as DCUO, but it's fucking awful.
Poor Aspar. They turned him into a monster.
Okay, this is the second fight. Now, this is one that involves a crystal. Now, this guy is gonna... You gotta tank and spank him in the first phase. And then the second phase, he's gonna do this unavoidable skill where he knocks everybody's fucking health out completely. Meanwhile, during the fight, whenever this crystal activates, you have to deactivate it. You're not gonna get the buff, I think, unless it's red. But back to the first fight. He's gonna do, see the swing right here? He does that swinging skill and knocks everybody's health out. Basically, you have to run around the map, gathering healing orbs and sharing the healing orbs. Because, you know, you got assholes in your game who want to fucking grab every healing orb who think they fucking need it when they don't! If you do that, you need to jump in a vat of acid. Now, basically, that's the entire fight right there. That's it. The more phases you get to in terms of deactivating this thing, you get more of these little balls. They do hurt a little bit. But basically, that's the whole fight in itself. Is you take him down, he does this little attack that, you know, takes everybody's health out, and you gotta run, grab it. They don't. You gotta be really careful about this part though, like on where your positioning is, because if you're really close, right next to him, you want to stay away from him when he's about to do that. But other than that, that's pretty much the fight. Still more mechanic-wise than Dice Temple though. Okay, so now I have the buff.
The other group was working not far from here, next to the artifact.
Alright, now we got one last boss fight, which is the harder fight, and which a lot of people get fucked up on. I think we got one last boss fight. We should have one last one. But people definitely fuck up the most on this fight.
This is where the creatures came from.
Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Be careful. There could be more up ahead.
God. He wants to get the fucking buff. I really don't care for the buff, but whatever. Lasts a minute, yeah. Okay. I envy gunner players because one thing I did not like about the gunner is the forced game style, gameplay. The forced play style you have to do in that class. You have to change your forms every time. If you don't switch forms, you get penalized by having your DPS decrease. So they basically force you to change from your basic to the plasma rifle stance and other stances. It's like I don't like that. It's forcing me to play a specific way that I don't want to. So I envy anybody who fucking I envy anybody who puts up with the class. Kudos. You're doing it right, Spanky. Now whenever you see a little purple ball revolve around you like that, you want to wait a second or two and then dodge out, because it will follow you and it will lock you. One, two, three. There you go. We should be getting close to the boss. Alright, here we go. If I know this. Let me guess, you want that buff too? Is there anything even in there? No, there isn't. Okay. Okay, now this boss, like I said, is the hardest one for most people because they die a lot. Because there is one of the phases that it will kick your ass if you don't get it right.
This is, but it seems to be the leader.
Now the first phase is typical tank and spank, and she will eventually do a projectile AoE, which the Berserker has. It's the one that, the Fisher that does the 3 ground kicks, and it will fucking hurt. It will hurt. On top of that, she will periodically throughout the entire fight, she will do something and cause the entire place to start shaking. Therefore, you have to start dodging. Like right now, you gotta start dodging rubble. But at the same time, you gotta avoid the rubble, and you also have to hide behind the rubble because she does an AoE attack that will basically half your HP in half, or even one-shot you most of the time. But two things you have to constantly worry about throughout the match in the first phase of the fight. Now, when you get her down to like 5 bars, I think it is, she starts doing this cast. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, okay, oh shit, okay. She starts doing this cast, well, she will shoot some type of projectile to one of these egg sacs around the map. One of the many, and you have to really pay attention to it. There she goes. You have to really pay attention to which one it goes to, because you have to take those eggs out before they hatch, or they will fuck you in the face. Like, they are no joke. Ah! Huzzy! Okay. Okay. Ah! Ah! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically the fight. Now, the eggs, hatching eggs, that gets a lot harder to deal with in the harder difficulty because you don't take her down this fast, so you get more phases to do that. But the longer you, the more you wait, the longer you fight, she'll start spawning more and more. Like, she just tried to spawn 2 sacks of eggs. But the longer you take to fight her, the more, eventually it goes up to 3, 4, and then you're like, oh god, and then you will get fucked. So there you have it. Adventure walkthrough of Sycogenesis through Lanber Catacombs. Take it easy. Peace!